Hello everyone. So in this video I'm going to cover the creation of the first kind of unit tests, which is a kind of unit test that will only validate the view that is being returned here. So this is quite simple, okay? The first thing we do in the arrange, we are going to test this create method here of the movies controller. So the first thing we do, we instantiate the movies controller object, okay? And we call for the create method, which is the one that we want to test. Then we get the result that will be returned, which in this case is a view, okay? So after that, we can assert if the returned view is the correct one. So we put assert dot are equal, which is a method that will compare two strings. Here is the expected result, create. So I want this create method to return a view with the name create. And here I check the view name. If you just get the result, which is the view result, and you can check all the attributes and properties of this result, and here you can see view name. So you can also validate with other things like the view bag or the view data, and this is a very useful. So here we want the view name, and we do this comparison and we run the test. If everything is okay, you should pass. So as you can see, the test finished and passed. There is one thing, this is a bit tricky because if you don't explicitly put the name of the view that you are returning here, you see that we will get an error. I will run in the debug mode so we can see the exception. So as you can see here, the assert failed because it is trying to compare the string created with an empty string. You see, it returned a null string for the name. So you either can explicitly put the name here, or you can change this just to check if the result or the view being returned is not null with this other function here. So it's not null. Now we can run. Oh, and it just didn't fail because I stopped the execution, but if I clicked continue, it would have failed. And now I can run this test. And it passed again, okay? So you have those two kinds that you can do when you only return a view like this. So that's all for this video. In the next one, I'll cover the other one that we will return a model and we'll check the attributes of this model.